All right, welcome back to State of the Franchise Gaming. And before we get into this Black Excellence 1970s Greatness 1 year simulation, I want to talk to you about Curt Flood. The man should be in the Hall of Fame, but if you haven't looked up on Baseball Reference who he is, or you haven't heard of him at all on a Hall of Fame ballot, let me give you some information. All right, Flood was a outfielder, center fielder specifically, for the St. Louis Cardinals from 63 to 69 is when he won 7 straight Gold Gloves, 3-time All-Star, and won 2 World Series in his 12-year stay in St. Louis. He was perhaps known as the best outfielder of his generation defensively, and in 1970 he decided to challenge being traded to another team, as at that time the reserve clause was still in effect and had been for almost 100 years at that point, where a team either signed you or drafted you, and you stayed with that team until the owner decided to trade you, or until your contract was up. Until your contract was up and you decided to retire. He sacrificed at least a year of his career in order to ensure that free agency came to be, which MLB got in 1976. And the other 3 major sports didn't get that until way later. The NBA didn't get it until like the late 70s, 1978. Tom Chambers was the first unrestricted free agency in NBA history. The NFL didn't get it till 1993 at that point, where again, if you got drafted by a team, you either were traded or, you wouldn't exactly wait till your contract was up. You couldn't go anywhere. The owner, if they decided to sign you back and you wanted to sign, you could. If not, tough noogies. And in the NHL, they didn't get it till 1995. So baseball has been ahead of it as far as free agency is concerned for well over almost 50 years. And this man should be in the Hall of Fame, even if his counting numbers might not consider him maybe a Hall of Famer, especially considering all the gaudy numbers we've seen over the past 40 years. But he should be in just as a contributor for that alone. And I just wanted to put that out there. I'll leave a link in the description about some stuff you can read about him. But without further ado, let's get into this 70s Black Excellence build. Now, this is spring training. Don't worry about that record. I'm going to show you guys the roster of players that I have on here. All right. We begin with the starting pitching. We got Vita Blue, one of the best pitchers in athletics history, clearly. Bob Gibson makes another return, this time in the 70s. Fergie Jenkins also makes a entrance here. Mike Cat Grant. Oh, damn it. I don't think he should be on there. Nope, he is. He did play in the 70s. I think he barely played in the 70s. And J.R. Richard, the hard-throwing right-hander from the Houston Astros. I decided to go with the Oakland Athletics because of the simple fact they won the most championships in the decade of the 70s. So, show them some love. All right. Relief pitching, we've got Al Downing, Grant Jackson, Larry Bradford, Eddie Solomon, Norm McRae, Cardell Camper, and I had a very, very hard time finding black relievers, so I just threw a couple of Jamal randoms out there. It's all good. Closing pitcher, we do not have one. Earl Williams is the catcher. I also had a hard time finding another black catcher, so I just went with another Jamal random this time at the catcher position. First base is Willie Stargell, teammate of Roberto Clemente. Joe Morgan, who recently passed away, I believe it was about 2 years ago. Great second baseman. Willie Randolph, who I completely forgot, one, that he played baseball, and 2, that he was damn good in his time playing. At third base, we have Enos Cabell. I don't know why I have him as 18. He should be a little older, but it's fine. It's a 1 year, so I'm not concerned by it. Maury Wills, again, I had a hard time finding, black left infield players, just because over the history of the game, if you were black, you were pretty much going to be put in the outfield. You considered more athletic than a lot of the players. Just send them out there. You weren't going to. I don't know if managers really thought that there was some kind of extra intelligence you needed to play on the infield, but these guys did it. Left fielder, we have George Foster and Billy Williams. in center field, we have Kurt Flood, to honor him, as again, he was great defensively and he's not too shabby on the offensive end. Right, my damn controller. I'm not editing that out. Anywho, and in right field, we've got Frank Robinson, Reggie Jackson, and Dave Parker. I have it in the outfield where some of these guys are going to swap out as far as where they play. Some will move to a DH, some won't. The DH is on, but only for the American League. And let's see how this season shapes up. All right. All right, we are 1 day before the All-Star festivities, and let's take a look at our record. We are 56-35, which we are about fourth best in all of baseball, fifth best actually in all of baseball as far as our record is concerned. And let's take a look and see where we sit as far as the awards. All right, Mike Trout, because I haven't gotten rid of most of the players in the league, Mike Trout is leading the MVP race, but Frank Robinson is right behind him, hitting about 52 points better than him, and with 3 more RBIs. Let's hope he gets the MVP in this year. Remember, he's the only man who have won the MVP in both AL and NL in baseball history. Bob Gibson, Vita Blue, and Fergie Jenkins are all in the running for the American League Cy Young. I don't really care who wins it, as long as one of them wins it. Right, Frank Robinson has the batting title as of right now, but Vlad Guerrero Jr. is right on his heels, but he is also about 30 RBIs behind him. Taylor Rogers is leading the Reliever of the Year award, but Al Downing is there. I mean, Rogers has a whole run ERA better than him at this point, but that's all right. J.R. Richard actually shouldn't be on this list because he wasn't a rookie at age 28. Frank Robinson is right behind Mike Trout for the Hank Aaron Award. Let's see, and Gold Glove we're not going to concern ourselves with until the end of the year. Okay, let's get to the All-Star festivities and see if we have anybody in the All-Star, in the Home Run Derby at first. Doesn't look like we do, or they would have told us. And we'll see who actually made the All-Star game. We'll go by the voting. Where is it? Bingo. All right. Vita Blue, Bob Gibson, and Fergie Jenkins look like they're all going to make the American League All-Star team. Al Downing might be there as a reliever, though. If I know this game well enough, they tend to lean towards closers. I'll show my face again. Let's see. Closers, we don't really have a designated one, so we're not going to worry about it. Earl Williams, he is about 200,000 votes short of the All-Star game at this point. First base, holy smokes, where is this? Willie Stargell, way down there. Only 8 home runs. Granted, I don't think he really hit. He hit for power, but I don't know where the numbers are. Jeez Louise. All right, second base, Whit Merrifield is actually ahead of Joe Morgan at this point, despite the fact Morgan has more home runs. I mean, I get Whit Merrifield is batting a little better, but hey, I can't control the voting. Third base, we don't have anybody, but at shortstop, Maury Wills, who is leading the All-Star voting by 70,000 votes, ahead of Tim Anderson, who I will just tell you now, you will see in one of the future videos. All right, George Foster is ahead for left fielders. Mike Trout leading all vote getters at this point. And Frank Robinson is leading the All-Star voters for right fielders. I'm not going to show the All-Star game, but we will simulate to the playoffs and see how things play out for us. All right, it turns out we do make the playoffs at 103, 59 wins. And we will be facing the New York Yankees in a divisional series. But first, I want to take a look at some of these awards and see if anybody actually won anything. All right, turns out we have a bunch of league leaders at this point. Vita Blue leading in strikeouts. Bob Gibson, the ERA title, the wins title, the innings pitched title, whip title, and the WAR title. Meaning he might have won the MVP. On the offensive side, Maury Wills, 15 triples. 42 stolen bases. Frank Robinson, 137 RBIs. Maury Wills, 205 hits, and Frank Robinson, 121 runs. As in, he's crossed the plate that many times. As far as the award winners are concerned, Bob Gibson does win the Cy Young. Mike Cat Grant wins the Rookie of the Year, though we don't really. I mean, I think everybody here has 0 service time. Anyways, Bob Gibson also wins the MVP over Mike Trout. I don't think that would ever happen in real life if a pitcher did this and a batting player did that. It seems nice, but yeah, no. If a guy is putting up numbers like that, Mike Trout, 52 home runs, 126 RBIs with a 304 average, 10 steals, like 300, 400, 700 in slugging, I think he's winning the MVP. I think he's winning the MVP every year, and the pitcher will just take the Cy Young, as he does. And his other 2 teammates, Vida Blue and Mike Cat Grant, follow right behind him. Vlad Guerrero Jr. wins the batting title. Frank Robinson falls just about 12 points short. We don't care about reliever of the year. And let's see, Hank Aaron Award also goes to Mike Trout. Let's see, Gold Glove. Nobody on this team is... Nope, George Foster's in the running, but they, again, remember, they only based it off of fielding percentage, which is a bit of a shame. Frank Robinson wins it. Actually, no, he doesn't win it in right field. He has a higher fielding percentage, more putouts, more assists, and yet is nowhere near Anthony Santander. Whatever game. Anyway, Silver Slugger, JD Martinez, Salvador Perez wins it. Catcher. Do we get anybody for us winning a Silver Slugger? We don't even have anybody. Oh, no. Frank Robinson does. He gets it. He gets it for one outfielder. George Foster for another. And we have yet to see who will win any postseason MVPs. Let's get to an elimination game. All right, game 1. We take game 1. We also take game 2. And honestly, I don't see any reason to actually jump into it if we win this. And we do. We sweep the New York Yankees, and we'll be facing the Chicago White Sox. All right, we take game 1. Take game 2. Damn, we take game 3 too? Okay, we finally lose. It's game 4. Will we take game 5? We do, and we will be meeting the Braves in the World Series. So whenever that actual game that might end the series is, I will show you that. In the meantime, let's slide this camera up so y'all can see. All right, a couple days of rest, and why is Mike? No. Mike Cat Grant is not getting the start in this. Come on, that doesn't make sense. Not lineups. Come on, rotation. Bob Gibson will take game 1. Fergie will take game 2. Vida Blue will take game 3. Okay, how tired they might be. All right, we win game 1 7-6. Game 2 9-1. We lose game 3 12-4, unfortunately. And on the 31st of October, we take game number 4, and we're up 3-1. Let's jump into this game and see how things play out. All right, Mike Soroka is taking the mound for game 1. We've got Vida Blue on the mound for, not game 1, this is game 5. Now what am I talking about? All right, pop up. A single from Maury Wills. We'll do a hit and run, try to be aggressive on the base paths, and it's a pop out. Willie Stargell grounds out and ends the inning. All right, Vida Blue goes 1-2, but Freeman gets on safe. Acuna will walk Albies. It's going to pop up and end the inning. Reggie Jackson up to the plate, grounds out. Billy Williams out. Earl Williams will ground out as well. Back to the mound. Travis d'Arnaud gets on. One run is going to score via Swanson triple. Jorge Soler drives in another. It's 2-0. Strikeout. Rosario also strikes out. Austin Riley reaches on an error. Runners both advance one base and a flyout. Ends it. Enos Cabell strikes out. Vida Blue will ground out. Yes, my pitchers are hitting. Joe Morgan grounds out. And I'll be back to Atlanta. Oh, snap. All right, that was quick. All right, 1, 2, 3. Back on offense. Strikeout. A single by Foster. Stargell hits into a double play. We go to the 4th. Strikeout. Ground out. A walk. You walked the pitcher, dog? Come on. Rosario strikes out, and we're back at the bats. A solo shot from Reggie Jackson. You know, he's famous for hitting 3 home runs in a single World Series game. Billy Williams will fly out. Williams will also fly out as well, and Cabell will ground out. Vita Blue still pitching out there in the fifth. Gives up a single with a Freeman. Acuna's hit by a pitch, and damn, that harder lineup is a problem. Ozzie Albies. Double play, and we get out of it. Ground out. Strikeout, and a fly out. A solo shot from Travis d'Arnaud gives them a 3-1 lead here in the sixth. I want to get Vita Blue out of here. I'm gonna let him get through six. Gives up a single. Pick off attempt, he's safe. And pop up for Soroka. Stolen base, wow. Pop up, Swanson still is second. Rosario hits a 2-run shot, and they go up 5-1. Yeah, it's time to get him out of here. All right. Why is Lou Trevino even on this roster? Oh, my God. I have to fix that. Anyhow, Grant Jackson will come in. Gets the strikeout to end the inning. George Foster strikes out. Stargell strikes out. Ground out, and damn, it is not looking good. Walk to Freeman. A 2-run shot from Ronald Acuna Jr. Oh, boy. An error. Albies gets on safe for fly out. Another fly out. A hit by a pitch, and Soroka's back to the plate, though I think they may pinch hit for him. They will not. Soroka is going to finish this one out. Williams strikes out. The other Williams strikes out. And a ground out to end it. Oh, boy. Rosario. And a 2-run shot. Yeah, this game's over. All right, let's get to the end of this. All right. Offense, we don't gain anything back, and we will go to a game number 6, but not without me fixing the freaking playoff roster. Some of those guys weren't even on the damn roster. Why the hell did you even put them on the MLB The Show? Come on. Turns out MLB The Show, turns out I can't modify my playoff roster unless somebody gets injured. Nobody's injured. There are no injuries, so I've got to just deal with what I got. Anyways, we are up 3-2. We're going back home. Let's close this out. All right, game 6. We've got Mudcat Grant on the mound. So hopefully we get through this. Rosario is a DH. All right, we get a fly out. A single by Austin Riley. A strikeout. And a fielder's choice to end the inning. Maury Wills will lead off. Reaches via error. We are going to take second, as we do. Joe Morgan. Swing and fly out. Wills to third. Foster at the plate. Lines out. Damn it. All right, Frank Robinson now to the plate. And he grounds out too. Come on, we got to get offense out there. Single by Duvall. Fly out. Soler hits a single. Albies hits a pop-up. d'Arnaud strikes out. Williams strikes out. Jackson to first. That is generous speed, I got to say. Right, pop-up. And strikeout back to the Braves. Ground out, fly out, and ground out again. Cabell. Ground out, fly out. Come on. Got to get some offense out there. And Acuna is now in the bags. We'll try to attempt to pick him off. Nothing to show. And Duvall gets on with a single. Swanson drives in two. The Braves are trying to go back-to-back. Fly out. And another run will score. Ozzie Albies to first. A line out. And a ground out will finally get us out of the inning without giving up 3. Foster hits a solo shot, and damn did we need that. Robinson grounds out. Pop up. Jackson walks. Dave Parker get on with a single as well. Earl Williams will fly out, unfortunately. Strikeout. Another strikeout. A single to Acuna. And a pop up ends it. Enos Cabell gets on with a double. Big time. Definitely needed. Strikeout. You got to put bat on ball, man. Come on. Joe Morgan will walk. Hit and run with George Foster. Will actually just lead to two bases. I'm going to let Foster swing. Sacrifice fly. 1 run scores. We're down by 1. Frank Robinson will drive in 1 via a single. Tie ball game. Williams is going to walk. Oh, man. Runner thrown out at the plate. We could have taken the lead. Dansby Swanson up. He'll ground out. Soler will fly out. And fly out again. Dave Parker. Ground out. Williams gets on with a single. Runner thrown out trying to score for double. And Maury Wills can hopefully give us the lead. Ground out. Damn. All right. We got about 3 innings left. I'm going to jump into it, let the game play out how it plays out. All right, here's Travis d'Arnaud. 1-1 count. Al Downing is on the mound. Oh, snap. I forgot. I don't want any part of this. All right, 1-1 count. Al Downing at the mound for third pitch, actually. Ground ball to first, kicks off the glove. The toss to first, and we still get that runner out. I'm a little shocked by that. Let's head over here. All right, next batter, Eddie Rosario. 1-1 count as well. He does not have a hit all game. 3-3 ball game. Liner down the right field side and over the bullpen bench. I hate bullpens on the field, I swear. Damn. Rosario, the IRL 2021 World Series MVP, is going to hit this one. It's fouled off. Remember, the Braves made a lot of trades, hence why their roster is how their roster is. Of course, that was in real life, and I didn't touch none of these rosters. So 1-2 off the changeup. Looking for something low and away. Downing, ground ball to short. Covering over second, off the shift, is out. I'm surprised he put the shift on, but I don't have any control of that. Austin Riley, 1 for 3. First pitch from Downing. Ooh, running fastball, but too low. I really thought he would have gotten that. You know, don't be scared. Like, pitch to these guys. They're all about launch angle. And front fastball again, fouled off. Do 2-2. Again, we are at home. If we go to a game 7, it is coming back here. Oh, curveball. Oh, my goodness. Disgusting stuff from Al Downing. All right, leading off is Joe Morgan. He's got a walk, a stolen base, and he has scored. He's got himself ahead 2-1 for Charlie Morton. Swing and a miss at a high splitter. That's not something Morgan would swing at. All right, 2 are in the bullpen. Newcomb. I think Morgan. All right, sinker outside. 3-2. George Foster is on deck. Hopefully, possibly, we can get him on. 3-2. Swing and a... He fouls it off just in time. A little worried there. Calling for either a second or third pitch. I think it's either the slider or the fastball. And fastball fouled off. Do it one more time. Another full count offering. Low sinker. Fighting him off. 8 pitches in this at bat. Joe Morgan really hugging that inside corner of the plate. Check swing. No, he did not swing. Good call, umpire, for the first time probably ever. I will admit, in MLB The Show 22, check swings are not any better. They are literally the exact same as I've seen in the tech test. Anyway, George Foster got a runner at first. Throw over, and Freeman, who actually might not stay with the Braves if the rumors are to be true. I wouldn't take them with any real truth to them because it's the lockout and nobody can even negotiate or legally negotiate. Foster behind 1-2. He is 1 for 2 in this game. High fastball. Bring that pitch down. Unfortunately, I couldn't actually. None of us can actually change the managers, or I would have. That's a bad call. That is a horrible call. That is not a strike. I gotta see that again. Come on, dude. That's not a strike. Whatever. Frank Robinson, 1 for 2. 1-2 count. He's 1 for 3. Runner going, and he's going to hit this to right field, and it's going to be caught by Soler, who will throw it back into the infield. Hit and run unsuccessful. Now it's Billy Williams' turn. Granted, he's got a speedy runner at first. If he starts to get off as Williams swings, might be able to score. That's a high sinker. Come on, man. You got to swing at that. That ain't supposed to be up there. 1-2 from Morton. Curveball in the dirt. No swing from Billy Williams. Calling for something outside. Morton doesn't shake him off, so he's going to go with it. And his pitch is hit in the foul territory. Running over is Riley, and he is going to make the catch right behind the bullpen arm. We go to the 8th. All right, 1-1 count, and he's facing Freddie Freeman. Tie ball game. Pitch, ooh, way too far outside. Come on, Downing. You got this, brother. You got this. Downing again. Maybe with a running fastball here. And, ooh, gets him a swing over the top of it. Freddie Freeman trying not to get sat down. But also, we don't want him to send one out. 2-2. Swing and a miss on a slider. Freddie Freeman will go back to the bench unsuccessful. Now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.'s turn. Full count offering. Can he go back-to-back with the strikeouts? Running fastball hit to right field. And it is going to be caught by Mr. Foster. I believe that's right. That's Foster. All right, Adam Duvall, 2 singles. He has scored. He's put up 4 RBIs in this postseason, and it's a damn good on OPS, though. Yeah, no, I don't care about OPS. 1-2. The pitch. Hit right to third base, and Cabell is able to snag it on the line. We go to the 8th. He's Reggie Jackson leading off 2 for 2 and hitting a very un-Reggie Jackson like 234. 2-1 pitch. Fastball on the outside. Jackson doesn't swing. Newcomb and Rodriguez are in the pen as we continue to wind this game down. Sinker in the dirt. Not going to swing at that. Just going to let him come to you. 3-2. Looking for this ball is hit the right field, ranging back at the wall. Soler looks up and it is gone. 4-3 Athletics. Reggie Jackson comes through clutch just like he did in his actual career. Will it be enough to finish this Braves team off? Here we go. Show them some love. Dap it up. There we go. Taking a look at the replay and blam. There was no doubt about that one. And it actually doesn't... a fan is not going to be able to get that one. All right, Dave Parker, hopefully, can we add some more insurance runs to this? Cutter. Not going to connect, unfortunately, for them. Morton is still out here, though. Ground ball, curveball, chop to Swanson. The throw to Freeman, and he is out. All right, Earl Williams' turn. He's 3 of 19 in this series, but let's be real. I can't sub him out and put somebody else in. Curveball high in the zone, but it gets a swing and miss. Morton looking to get a second out at this point in time, and broken bat as Morton scoops the ball and fires it to first. Fortunately, no one got hurt by the shrapnel. You know, unlike, Mike Piazza and his feelings at one point, when Roger Clemens just, threw the bat out of the way. He wasn't trying to hurt him. Anyway, Enos Cabell made the last out in the top of the 8th. will get his 4th at bat. He is 2 for 3 and is now looking at a 3-1 count for Maury Wills on deck. Hopefully, Cabell can get on. Again, help this team even further. High fastball. I don't blame him for taking one. Make him throw you 2 straight strikes. If that next one is a strike, you swing at it. 3-2. Curveball. Oh, chopped foul. No shake off for Morton. Pitch. Fastball outside enough to not get a strike call. He'll be at first. And Maury Wills, who is 0 for 4. He does have a home run. He does have 8 RBIs. But he ain't did nothing today, and he's got a full count. Morton throws over. I guess he's anticipating a hit and run. I mean, this is a 70s team, so that is the type of game you can expect. 3-2. Sinker, chop, just foul. Will's thinking about his approach. Calling for his 5th pitch and probably his 2nd pitch. Which one is he going to throw to Darno? The pitch inside. That's back-to-back walks. Charlie Morton, you might want to get it together if you want your team to get to game number 7. But who am I to say? Here's Richard Rodriguez. Lefties bat 300. Righties are batting 083. He's facing a lefty. Joe Morgan walked twice, stole a base, got a run. 1-2. A pitch, and it's a liner up the middle. Runner from second will come around, and he is going to score without an issue. It is 5-3 A's. Joe Morgan, a part of that big red machine in the 80s, winning 2 World Series. Comes through here in this World Series. George Foster, 1 for 3. Hell, let's just smack on the runs at this point. High pitch, nope, too high. It is 3-1. The last 2 pitches have not done very well against the last 3 or 4 batters. They really got to get that thing together. Inside pitch, and yeah, no swing. Don't bother. It's just trying to jam you. Rodriguez trying to get out of this jam. 3-2. Ground ball up the middle, and it is actually going to scoot into center field. It will come around despite stopping at third to score. It is 6-3. Again, Rodriguez could have had that one, but I guess maybe he's not the fielder we think he is. All right, let's skip ahead some. All right, Downing looking to basically close this one out. Yeah, what are we doing here? We need to jump on the field. I want to see the celebration. Let's do this. All right, 1-1 count. 3-1 count. Dansby Swanson just looking to get on. He's going to hit this one into shallow right center, and okay, it's run down. 2 outs remain. Here's Jorge Soler. 2-1 count. He's 1 for 3 though. The pitch. Tries to drive that running fastball the same way it's moving. It's moving away from him. He wants to hit it out in that direction. 2-2. Downing. The slider is hit into the infield for real. Morgan makes the catch. We are 1 out away. Just 1. Remember, the pre-70s team did not make it out of the first round. And we look like we're definitely going to get a World Series, though. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. 2-2 count. Downing. Can he close this one out? Albies. Ooh, nope. Curveball way off the plate. Full count for Travis d'Arnaud. Full count. Here's the pitch. Chopper, just foul. Okay. All right, full count again. Damn, come on. Let's get this. 3-2. Grounder. Oh, no. Liner. Just foul again. And Albies is really trying to fight to keep his team in it. If only the rest of his teammates did the same. 3-2. One more time. Oh, he hits this one to left field, but it is going to be caught. And the 70s team has won the World Series. I don't know why he's there, but yeah. Again, I couldn't fix the playoff roster, so there's a white guy there. It's all good. Let's get me out the way. Unfortunately, in 2021, in this universe, the Braves do not win the World Series, unlike how they did in real life. Funny thing is, a lot of these guys actually did win World Series in the 70s, or at some point in their careers. I don't believe Ines Cabell is one of them. That guy clearly isn't. As you can see, they are the World Series champions. The next team that we're going to do is obviously the next decade up, and that would be the 80s. Oh, that's hella dope. I love that. All right. Holla at y'all later. Peace.